Hi everyone, this is Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Welcome to my channel. This is a bi-colored medallion square. So grab yourself a couple of colors of yarn, or if you'd like, just do it in one. That's entirely up to you. Grab you some yarn and a hook to match, and let's get started. We're going to start in the center here. Now, the main stitches in this are treble crochets, and I'm using US terms. So you have some trebles, some doubles, and some singles. We're also going to be using a chain to start the center because we don't want it to get cinched down, because if it's cinched down, it would warp and these sides would come up. So we want that center to be open. All right, I'm going to start with the lighter of the two colors. I have just a couple of cakes of scrap yarn from my scrap bin. So we're going to start with the lighter of the two colors. You're going to place a slip knot on your hook and chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're just going to slip stitch to that very first chain to create a ring. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to treble crochet into this ring 4 more times. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over, go through 2 more. We're going to do that 4 more times. You will have, including your chain, a total of 5 treble crochets. So that is 4 and this is 5. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to place 6 treble crochets. And that will be your repeat. This is 5. And 6. So you're going to do that 2 more times. Chain 1, 2, 3. And place 6 treble crochets into your circle here. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 6 more trebles. 5 and 6. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to finish off this very first one by placing a treble and connecting to that very first chain, the very top of that very first chain that you made. Okay. Get these all situated here. Now I'm going to remove my hook, insert my hook through the back side of that first treble crochet, or the last treble crochet made, should I say. Replace the loop on my hook and pull that up like such. You're going to need to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to do partial trebles because these are all, it's going to be a cluster. They're going to all be combined together. So we have the one on our hook, and now we've yarned over twice. We're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over, go through 2 more. Leave that last one on your hook. You now have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to do that all the way across until you have 6 not completed treble crochets. And then we will pull them all together. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more. Okay, so now we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And now chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to reach down to the chain 3 here and slip stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to do one of those clusters again. So 6 partially completed treble crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our chain 5 at this end. Yarn over and pull through all of them. And chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, we're going to reach down. This is our repeat all the way around. We're going to reach down and slip stitch to the next chain 3 space. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're going to do a treble crochet 6 together cluster. Yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. And chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch to the chain 3. And chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and do your next cluster and chain 5, and I will meet back up with you after that. Okay, so after you have slip stitch to the chain 3, you're going to chain 5, and we're going to slip stitch to the very top where we pulled them all together and chain that first chain on top of the cluster. That's where we're going to slip stitch together. And if you're going to change yarn colors, now is the time, which I am. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn, pull that through and tighten it down. So now you have this puffed up square, but don't worry, it'll straighten out. You want these to be slightly puffed. So now we're going to start back in where we just cut off, but this time we're going to start with the new color, unless you are using the same color. Okay, so I'm going to add my new color here just by slip stitching the new color to the same spot where we left off. Now we're going to treble crochet into this spot where we slip stitch to the chain 3. We are actually going to be treble crocheting into that same chain 3 space. So go ahead and yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2 more. Do that 2 more times. Chain 1 and 3 more trebles. Now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to scoot all that work over. And we're going to do the same exact thing all into this same chain 3 space. 3 trebles, chain 1, 3 more trebles. It's 2, 3, chain 1, and now 3 more. And this is your repeat around. So now we have a new corner. To begin with, these were our corners. Now we have a new corner. You're going to slip stitch to the top of the next cluster and repeat what you just did in each of the chain 3 spaces. So we'll do that one more time. 3 trebles, chain 1, 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 more trebles, now you're going to scoot them all over, chain 3, and do that again. So 3 trebles, chain 1, 3 trebles. Here we are. And now you're going to slip stitch to the top of your next cluster. Go ahead and do the next 2 by yourself. So 1 in this and 1 in this. Exactly as you have done previously. I'll meet up with you when we have slip stitched back to the beginning over here. Okay, so I've come to the end here. I'm just going to slip stitch back to the beginning here. And yarn over and pull up a loop because I'm going to change colors again. So I'm going to cut that off, pull it through and pull it tight and move that out of the way. Now I'll go back to color number 1. And you can see what it looks like so far. So we're going to begin color 1 in the same spot that we just left off. Go ahead and place a slip knot on your hook and slip stitch to that same stitch. Okay, so now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to place 4 more treble crochets into that same stitch. Things get a little bit tight in this first one, but when you move on, it's easier on the next ones. So you'll have a total of 5 treble crochets. There's 4 and 5. Okay. So remember the chain 1 that we made in between those sets of treble crochets, 1, 2, 3, then there's a chain 1, and then 1, 2, 3. We're actually going to place a treble crochet in that chain 1 space. Just like that. Now we're going to reach over to our chain 3 corner here, and we need to place 6 treble crochets to start the corner. So go ahead and treble crochet 6. This is your repeat around. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 2, 1, 2, and 6 more treble crochets into that same chain 3 space. So now we're starting the other side, the next side. 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. You're going to place a treble crochet into that chain 1 space. And that's your repeat around. Place 6 trebles into the top of your next cluster where we slip stitch to the top of the cluster. You're going to place 6 treble crochets, 1 treble crochet in the chain 1 space, and then finish with your corner of 6 treble crochets, chain 2, 6 treble crochets. Go ahead and continue working around, and I will meet back up with you after we've finished this last treble crochet in the chain 1 space over here on the same side that we started on. Okay, so I just went all the way around, and I am now on my last chain 1 space. Now remember, we started with 5, so that means we need to add 1 more treble crochet and slip stitch to the top of that chain 4 to finish this. It kind of disguises that chain 4 by doing it this way. There we go. Slip stitch. And if you're changing colors like I am, now is when we're going to change colors again. Like that. And we are done with the first color. So this is what you should have at this point. 6 treble crochets in the slip stitch on top of your cluster. 1 treble crochet into the chain 1 space. Then you make your corner, and that's 6 treble crochets, chain 2, 6 treble crochets. Now we're going to start down the side with the repeats. 1 treble crochet in the chain 1, 6 treble crochets on top of the cluster, 1 treble crochet in the chain 1, and then make your next corner. If you're using your secondary color and changing colors at this time, go ahead and do so. And you can pick up pretty much anywhere along the side that you would like. I'm going to start past my corner. Just a couple of stitches past the corner. Okay, place your slip knot on your hook and slip stitch to that very first stitch that you're attaching to. Slip stitch, and then you're going to single crochet back into that same stitch. And this is a single crochet round. So we're going to single crochet all the way to this corner, every single stitch. When we get to the corner, I'll show you how to turn your corner, and then I'll let you have it for the rest of this round. Okay, so once you've reached the corner, you're going to do this in every corner. Single crochet in the chain 2, chain 1, and single crochet back into the same chain 2 space. And then start working down the next side, placing 1 single crochet in every stitch. You come to the corner, it is single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, all into the chain 2 space. Go ahead and work your way all the way around, slip stitching to the very first one. I will come back and join you when we get to that point. Okay, I've reached the end over here. I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch to that very first single crochet. So now the single crochet round is done. We have one round left, and that is the double crochet round. Now for this round, I'm going to start a little different. If you feel more comfortable doing a chain 3 or a chain 2 start, that is completely up to you as your first double crochet. I'm going to do basically it's a mock double crochet. So I'm going to pull up a loop about the size of a double crochet, and I'm going to place my finger on that loop, and I'm going to bring the hook towards me over the top and around behind, holding that loop in one spot. Yarn over, pull it up from behind, yarn over, and go through 2. I'll do that one more time in slow motion. I've also done a tutorial on how I do this, but I'll do it one more time. I hold my finger on the loop on my hook, wrap my hook around behind the yarn, yarn over, bring that yarn over from behind the loop to the front, yarn over, and I kind of pinch it all together and pull that yarn over through. Now I'm going to place a stitch marker. Before I let go of anything else, I'm going to place a stitch marker under those 2 bars right there. Now I can continue on, placing 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way down the side. And when we get to the corner, I'll show you how to turn the corner. Okay, so I'm down here at my chain 1. I placed a double crochet in the first single crochet of the corner. Now I'm going to place a single crochet in the chain 1 space, turn, and 1 single crochet into the single crochet after the chain 1. And that's how you're going to turn your corner on each corner. Continue working 1 single crochet into every stitch across, and place 1 double crochet into the single crochet, 1 double crochet into the chain 1, and 1 double crochet into the last single crochet of your corner. All right, so let's finish this lovely square up, and we're going to do it by slip stitching to that first stitch where our stitch marker is. Yarn over once, pull up a loop, cut my yarn, pull my yarn through, and cinch it down. And you can kind of see there that that looks more like the rest of the double crochets versus the chain 2 or chain 3. So that's why I do that. So the only thing left now is to sew in the ends. Okay, so there you have it. And there is your medallion, 2-tone, bicolor, 2 colors, however you want to say it, square. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and this fun square and find some good uses for it. I'm excited to know if you've made a square like this, and if you have, what did you use it for? All right, everybody, be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now.